I see somebody who's reclaiming their power in a new way. You are breaking generational curses connected to both your father and your mother lineages. And this is leading to generational wealth and an abundance of your finances for yourself and your family, generations moving forward, coming from your blood, specifically your babies and their kids. Very, very specific. But this increase of finances is going to materialize, manifest, when you reclaim your dominance in both of those lineages, your mother's and your father's. And I'm seeing generational curses being broken and negative ideologies, negative belief systems being brought out into the light, which is you, which is you're the light, you're the consciousness that's being allowed, that's allowing these negative ideologies and avenues and ways of being to be brought into the light, to be diminished. And like I'm seeing a fire extinguished once and for all. And you are the vehicle, the source of light, to allow the dark agendas to be brought into the light and be extinguished. This is leading you to financial victory. This is leading to you, I'm here, something on this side, on your right side, it's a lot of patriarchal systems that are crumbling. I'm seeing somebody it's like pain right here, that's why I did that, but I'm seeing someone like in their neck, that's where it's stemming. Someone is connecting to the dark gods and goddesses, the gods of the underworld, the queens and the kings of the underworld. You are connecting with those beings to remember your own power. They are working with your higher self right now to remember your power in dealing with nefarious beings, in dealing with situations that are negative, that need to be extinguished. Because the light doesn't just come from out of the blue. The financial abundance doesn't just come from out of the blue. It is your birthright, but it's not like you wake up one day and you just deserve this financial abundance. Because if there is work that needs to be done in the dark realms, if there is unfinished work, if there is unfinished extinguishing of these dark agendas that need to be extinguished, that comes first. And the more you put your focus away from the darkness and only towards the light, that darkness is going to keep playing, and you'll never get to the true fulfillment of that light, of that the new earth energy, of that financial abundance, of that enlightenment, of that peace and that freedom that you want in your heart, because it goes beyond the finances, right? It's the peace and the freedom in your heart, if you really want to talk about it. So you can't just only look at this light. Because if you only look at this light, what's really going to happen is the light is only going to be a dream in the future, and the darkness is still going to be playing. So now, this is where you come into conscious awakening of your power, working with the gods and the goddesses and the queens and the kings of the underworld. I'm seeing masculine and feminine beings. I want to say names, but something God source is telling me not to share names. So this can be specific for you. Do your research of gods and goddesses of the underworld, like dark goddesses. But I'm seeing masculine too, so it's not only goddesses. Like, you're going to have to work with masculine beings. Masculine beings to fulfill this mission. You'll understand what I mean if this message is for you. So that's the next step. You've been Oh, yes, you've been really connected with your dark feminine side. You've been connected with your light feminine. You've been connected with the dark feminine. You've been integrating the two for years. You've been working with the two for years. And now it's time to awaken the dark masculine inside of you. You also have been very close to the light masculine. You have been very close. You've learned to love men throughout the years. You've learned to accept men's help throughout the years, or masculine energies help throughout the years. And now it's time to really invite and introduce the dark masculine inside your inner dark masculine to play and to rule and to become victorious. And the darkest of depths are here for you to conquer, because you are ready. Because this is no longer a fear. This is something, just a little challenge at this point that you need to overcome. And before, it was like, if this was even brought up to you, you would be shaking, shivering, you would run away and cry in a dark corner. And now you're ready. So this is why the dark masculine in you, the inner dark masculine is ready for you, for them to coexist with your higher self, so you guys can get the show on the road, to get the game started, to get, all of this moving forward, because it's your time. It's your time. The time is now. The financial abundance is now. When the dark masculine is on go mode, that's when the finances go. That's when the material world starts working in your favor. This energy is powerful, and there's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely nothing to be afraid of. You're working with extremely scary things, but you are beyond that. Source is more powerful than all of the lower, nefarious, weird, dark energies that you're about to conquer. Source is above all of that. Source is more powerful, and your higher self is source, is your ultimate source. So now you're going to be working with your higher self, with your ultimate source, and the dark goddesses, and goddesses also. But your higher self has already intermingled with the light and the dark feminine, so it's already a part of your higher self. Now your higher self is going to be working with an exterior dark masculine to come together and conquer. And the prize is ultimate financial abundance, generational wealth. That's what I'm seeing for you. I love it so much. This energy is powerful, it's dominant, it's strong, it's not scared of absolutely anything. You had one fear your whole life. Since you were a little girl, you weren't afraid of anything. You had one fear, and you no longer have that fear. Congratulations, you've completed the cycle. You no longer have that fear. You no longer have that one fear. You had one fear your whole life, and it's no longer there. Can you imagine how powerful that is? You did the work, babe. You did the motherfucking work. That's why you're here. So let's play. Let's play. Because now it's just a game. It's just a game. I love you so much. It's a game you're going to win, though. Because you want to win. I love you. I love you. All goddess activations are available on my website. The link is in my bio. If you want to work with me, send me a message through the contact form. We can schedule a call to understand what session is best for you and go from there. I love you.